I'm Chip.
Hey, good morning. I'm Steve.
I'm Dave.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Jackie.
I'm Tia.
Hey, we got a family with us
family,
today, right?
Yes, yeah, family. It's all about family.
Family, women, children, right? That's what the channel's all about. We don't profess to be experts. We're just trying to keep this car culture going, man. So it's here when we leave, right, Steve?
Right.
How about you guys? You love cars?
What's your favorite car?
Lambo.
What's your favorite car?
I don't have.
She doesn't have a favorite. She likes
50
all
Mercury.
cars.
Okay.
Oh, a 34. Yeah, they're
Okay,
building a
there you go,
34.
all right.
Hey, couple quick shout outs. Tara, FloridaCarshows.com, FLA carshows.com. Check it out. Every show, newsletter. If you want to know what's going on in the Florida area, excellent.
Nature Cruising Magazine. Nick and Kelly are the
Yeah,
awesome
yeah.
people in the world.
Yeah.
And Leadfoot's growing, and we love Leadfoot,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're really doing a good job.
Yep.
Hey, they
excellent.
got Leadfoot.
Yeah, there's some exciting stuff happening out there. So anyway, check them out. Today, we're going to go back towards an American Graffiti sort of thing here, right? Because we got a cool car.
Oh,
I mean,
we got
this
the
thing
coolest.
is.
You know me, I love Mercs.
It is. Yeah. Well, you let the cat out of the bag already. Yeah,
but that's it. We're not going to say anything more. Okay.
So American Graffiti theme. I got my Coupe here. If you want to look over there, we got a Cushman, which Steve. Toad drove.
I'm not playing Toad again.
I can see you driving that and running into the what is it, a cigarette machine or something?
I don't think
there.
Rich would let me do that, okay?
Yeah. So anyway, let's look at this thing. I want to put time into
Hey,
this.
it's too valuable.
So Dave, just give us an overview real quick. What are we looking at here? It looks like a Pharaoh's car to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1950 Merc, chop top, rounded corners, lowered down, 392 Hemi in it.
Well, we'll save that till later, okay?
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
That's the big unveiling. Let them know about the engine.
Yeah.
How much is it chopped? Do you know how many inches was it chopped?
I would say it's about 4 inches
4
in the
inches?
front and 4.5 in the back.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Big job, right, Steve?
Oh, big job.
If you guys remember,
Oh.
Steve has an original 50.
Original one. And,
You're 50.
And Jim.
Yeah.
Jim has a chop one.
Yeah.
And he put vent windows in his, and he put the gutter in it.
Yeah, that's
and now
right.
this is gutterless.
That's the black one you're talking
Yes,
about.
yes.
Yeah.
But-
We did a video on it. You guys check it out.
Dave brought up a point that nobody ever does this. These roll down.
Yes.
In the factory, they don't roll down.
Oh.
And whoever did this job, would you say who did it? Magazine?
I've never been able to find out, but it came from Oregon.
Okay.
In Northern California.
Okay.
But there's a plaque underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll
Yeah.
look at that when we
Yeah,
go
our
there.
viewers know anything about it, please let us know because we love information on this.
Yeah, if anybody recognizes
Right,
car, it's a
right.
great point. We'll bring it up. So coil overs all the way around.
Wilwood disc brakes all
Yeah.
the way around,
Yeah.
coil
Nice.
overs,
Yeah.
louvered belly pan, quick
Wow.
change rear end.
Shaved door handles,
Oh yeah,
all the
shaved door
chrome's
handles.
taken off because I have chrome here and all the way down, and I see that they molded this in because
Yes.
these come off from the
Yes,
factory.
usually these are two pieces. It's all
Right.
been welded together.
Right.
Flush fender skirts.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. But wide walls.
Wide white walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, chrome reverse with some fancy hubcaps.
There you go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Well, let me go back to the fender skirts.
Sure.
The factory, I never liked the factory fender skirt. It was an afterthought for a Merc. They come up over here and they kind of scratch and dent it.
Yes.
You're right.
I wish they would have done this.
Yes.
Did it this way. I wish they would have did it this way. It looks so beautiful that way.
There's hours and hours and hours
yes.
into this car the way they did
Look at this
everything.
over here. Rounded corners.
Oh, yeah.
Frenched, dual French antennas. Look at rounded
Are
corners.
these electric or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
These are
And-
what? 50 Lincoln.
50 Lincoln.
Lincoln taillights.
The bumpers front and
those are
back have
French
been
things.
narrowed and tucked.
Yeah, the bumper's been narrowed in. You can see.
Exhaust
yeah.
running through the bumper.
Yeah, exhaust running through here.
Yeah, let's get a look from the back here on that exhaust because that's very
And
impressive.
it sounds good that way.
Yeah, of course we'll start
With the
up.
car sitting so low, they don't drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine stick out like here.
Yes.
About up to here. And I like this. This is
Yeah, they're narrowed and tucked in tight, both the front and the back.
Funny
Very,
that
very
Bitchin'
nice.
Rides is doing that to all his cars.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Cadillac
mean,
design.
it's-
Yeah, he's doing all that, tucking them
Well,
in.
Chip Foose was,
Chip
yeah,
Foose,
he
yeah.
really, he
Chip
would
Foose
got
really
it.
started doing
You're
that,
right.
yeah.
But look straight from the back here. If you look all the way,
Wow.
just look
Wow.
at the angle of that car and what
Wow.
they did.
Well,
The
actually,
back window's been laid down.
Yeah,
yeah, it's really nice. Actually, Boyd Coddington started a lot of this too.
that's
Yeah.
true.
And then, hey, hats
true.
off to Gene Winfield that just
Yeah.
passed away.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
the best customizer.
Dick
But
Dean, he was
Dick
a
Dean,
big,
yes.
big customizer
Yes.
out there. He did a chop probably
Dick
50.
Dean,
of
I
them.
haven't heard that name in a long
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Blue dots,
yeah, blue dots.
Yeah.
and they're still illegal to this day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That, isn't that a funny
I know, I know,
law?
I know, I know.
Hey, if any of our viewers got a ticket for having blue dots, let us know because I've never.
I got a
heard-
story. I got a story.
Go for it.
Years ago, when Florida had their inspection,
Yeah.
state inspection,
Yeah.
I brought the old Mercury in there. This was like 1980, and I get it up there. You know how you do the brake thing and all that, and then get out. And I was just getting ready to get my sticker, and this old guy, stop! He runs through there, stop! He's got blue dots. It's illegal.
No
Oh,
way.
geez.
So I went home and got my other set
Yeah.
that didn't have them. I went back around outside. I changed them, the lenses and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I went, hey! And took off. Got my sticker and took off.
No way.
Yeah.
Come on,
I fixed him. Hey, I fixed him.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's have you open it up. Let's take a look
Yeah,
inside
inside.
here.
Do you want to see the front?
No,
we'll
let's
look
take
inside
a look
first.
inside here. We'll get
Okay.
up front.
Oh yeah, we do our little 360.
Yeah.
Look at
yeah.
inside.
Yeah,
Sorry,
look
it's got so much
No.
stuff in it. but,
No, it's clean. Now that's a custom dashboard. That's not a 50 Mercury
yeah,
dashboard.
custom dashboard,
Oh.
tilt wheel.
Tilt wheel. What kind of shift? Or not shifter, but
Automatic.
Automatic.
It's an
yeah.
automatic on the floor.
What is it?
Chevy 400.
400. Good. And
Skull
say
head.
the rear end again.
It's a quick change rear end from Winners that's usually on a sprint car.
Yeah.
Is it noisy?
No, not really.
What gear do you have?
347s, I think.
Okay,
That's
so
a
you
good-
can-
good
yeah,
group.
Right in the
yeah,
middle there.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Good.
And you were telling us about the interiors out of?
Yeah, it's out of a Cadillac.
Yeah, so look at all the controls.
got all
and
the
everything.
Do you
controls.
mind if I
Flash
sit in
and-
it?
Yeah,
You
go
mind?
ahead.
Okay. Let me show the viewers.
Yeah,
And-
now you were also telling us about the steering wheel.
Yeah, I want
is-
to. That's
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm looking at.
Lecura custom-made steering wheel.
Yeah,
It's all been painted to match the car.
beautiful.
Wow, nice. And you notice these two guys here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the dashboard is totally different. The 49 Mercury dashboard is out like this, but it has gauges like
Yes.
this. 50-51 went totally different, but I see they used original parking brake,
Yes.
and it fits really nice this here. I love the skull head.
Yeah, now
you know.
Steve, isn't this cut in? That's
Yes,
not
this is
normal
cut in,
like
yes.
that, right? That's
Yeah.
not
That whole
factory.
dash is custom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
all
Whole thing.
custom. Yeah. This part looks about original. That's about
But
it.
that's about it.
Yeah, and then this here looks original right here.
Yeah.
Beautiful. They were so far ahead of themselves when they built this car because you could see so many things here that they did. It was really nice.
Yeah, now
This is beautiful.
What year do you think this was done? Do you know, or even an idea?
As far as I know, the car is at least 25 years old.
Wow. So you're right, Steve.
Yeah.
So this
Now-
lacquer paint job on it.
Yeah.
Lacquer's held up really well.
It really has. Look at the
Yeah,
door
look at that.
panels here and the way. I mean, just for a car that's 25 years
Yeah.
old when it was redone.
Yeah.
It's amazing, actually.
The power windows are
Oh, I like
on.
that.
Oh.
I like that. That switch.
It looks like cranks.
Yeah. All you
They're
do is touch
power.
it, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the door handle latches are underneath here.
oh, under here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, cool. I like this because they did a really nice job when they chopped
Yes.
it. This is what I look at.
The posts are
Slanted,
slanted too.
yes.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even pick that up.
Yes. They
Amazing.
did an awesome job. Let's see.
Look at the.
Look at that.
Oh, that's
Very
amazing.
good.
Look at the size, the sheer size of the door.
I know.
If you want to look from here to here,
Sure,
and
yeah.
even that window,
Yes. Yeah.
just a minute. I can't even imagine how
The
much.
vent windows taken out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it looks bigger too.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine how many
Longer.
hours they put into
No,
this.
it's hours. And if you see a four door is only at about here. Isn't that
Yeah.
correct? Yeah. But I want to show the viewers the chrome, the stainless. Look at this. This is hard to bend without kinking it.
Yes.
Look at this. This here, look at, they put this in here. This, you have to take this out to take the headliner out.
Right.
And anytime you have to do any work, you have to take the whole thing out.
And again, because they chopped it, it's all custom,
Oh,
right?
custom,
it had
yeah.
to be custom.
It had to be laid down. And
Yeah, custom
yeah.
molded and fitted
Yeah.
in.
This
Amazing.
is phenomenal. I'm ready to go to California in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is great. Well, let's get up front.
Yeah,
You
okay.
wanted to show
Well,
us.
even with the top chopped, you still got a lot of room
Sure.
out the windshield. Your head's not
Yeah,
touching the
yeah,
roof
yeah,
or nothing like
now,
that.
now that's not the normal angle either, right? That's laid back.
yeah, that's
Laid
pretty
back.
close. Pretty
Yeah.
close.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's laid
okay.
back a skosh.
And you were
Say-
telling us also, if we can show the viewers up
Yeah.
here, about your split windshield too.
Yep.
There used to be a post here, but this has been V butted
Yep.
and glued
They're
together.
glued together. That's a great idea. They never made a one piece in 4953.
Oh, really? Okay.
49 and 51 Mercs. They never made a one
Yeah.
piece.
Now let me ask you about this. Is this original? Or
I
is
think
it-
so.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I think
is.
that's
It
all
is.
original.
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But look here. These are called
Oops,
French.
sorry.
These are French. They rounded the corners, which is really beautiful on
Man,
it.
again, the hours.
Yes.
Look at this. DeSoto grill.
DeSoto
What,
grill.
54?
Yep.
54. Look how he pinched the bumpers in.
Bumper again, pinched and tucked in.
Look at that front end.
Turn signals back inside the
Yeah.
grill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here.
see him? I like that instead of putting those motorcycle lights. in.
Yeah.
I like
And you
that.
see, he has the pushing fans. So
Yep.
he's got the 2 electric pushing fans.
Nosed and decked. You know, there's an
Now,
emblem
now
goes
tell
here.
people what that means.
Well, you have a bird here, emblem here, and it has a strip called Mercury across here. What they did is they take it off, they fill it with lead back then, or nowadays you weld up, and
Yeah.
and it's decked and nosed, and then they make it a smooth finish.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
Good.
and look how smooth it looks.
Yeah, a lot of newer viewers wouldn't know that because
Yeah, they
that's
wouldn't
old
know.
school. I mean,
That's
that
old
was
school,
really
yeah.
50s and 60s. That
Now,
was
yeah.
more.
Now you just take and peel it
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
You know, and, you know,
Yeah.
in 2 seconds it's done. Yeah.
All the emblems are just plastic and they stick on.
Yeah.
Now,
stick
how
on.
long have you owned this car?
About 3 years.
3 years
now. Okay, and you bought it out of where?
Chicago.
Chicago.
It was in a warehouse stored for 20 years.
Oh, no
Yeah.
way.
Maybe that's where the Pharaohs hit it.
Wow.
Huh?
Well, that almost makes me think it was done a lot longer than that.
Yeah,
If it was in a warehouse for 20 years,
Yes.
how long was it done
Yeah,
before,
yeah,
that?
before that.
Because you would think they would have drove it and done something with it.
I've tried to find out a little bit, but as far as I know, maybe 3 years before it was built, before it went into storage. But I think it came out of a magazine build.
We're gonna
We're
see
gonna
it.
we're gonna
And,
hit the viewers up with that.
Yeah. Now again, if anybody recognizes this car and knows any information about, please let us know. Contact us. You can do it right through YouTube and just message us. Let us know.
You know, World of Wheels had one like this on one of their magazines, very similar to this, with a girl in front of it.
Yeah.
And
I know what
you
you're.
remember that?
Yes,
Yeah, back
I
in the late
do.
70s, early 80s. Very similar to this.
I've tried to backtrack it and look it up and everything.
Oh,
and
we'll get one of our viewers. They'll
Yeah,
pop
we
up.
got the greatest viewers. Thank you, by the way, all you
Yes,
viewers,
yes,
all you
yes.
subscribers.
You see the
Subscribe to
windshield
Tip's
wipers?
Garage.
Yes, please. Everything's growing every month. You
Yeah.
guys are awesome.
The windshield wipers are covered up with a little cone.
Oh, okay.
So when you don't use them, you just slide the
Okay,
cone
that's
on.
okay.
Yeah. Another custom little touch.
Well, let's look at that big
Let's
monster. under the
let's
hood.
get
now,
get
you know,
to
it's
the
just
meat.
an old engine. Nobody knows. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Old slow Merc
Chrysler-
engine.
Old slow, yeah, flathead. Yeah, it's a flathead, all right, yeah. Sure. We already let the cat out of the bag.
The hood
Oh, look
weighs
at
a
this.
lot.
Yeah,
there
that's
you
why they
go.
call it lead sled. Huh?
Yeah,
Man.
and look what he's doing here. Again, some of you younger viewers wouldn't know this, but a lot of them were done this way, right? So
And then you got a
it-
short one for sitting at the show.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
So the
idea.
hood is only open this way,
Yeah.
and you don't see.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
a great
yeah,
idea.
so the hood does not stay open by itself. You got to put the bar in, and like he said, that's a heavy hit. What do you think that hood weighs? A lot.
a lot.
Yeah,
Hey,
And this is, now somebody brought this up the other day, and I
60
do want to
pounds maybe.
Yeah.
I do want to bring this up. The metal back then was way thicker
Oh, yeah.
than the
Yes.
metal
Oh, yeah,
today.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
today you can
It's all
sort of
been-
do that and
It's all
then it.
been braced.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
looking at this. This is nice, so it doesn't flop.
Rhino liner.
Yeah,
all
Rhino
painted
liner,
on
that
it.
looks good under here. Well, you know, my Mercury has a liner back, probably asbestos, real thick on it, but you know.
The hood has all been molded all the way around.
Oh
Right,
yeah, look
yeah,
at this.
look at
Finished.
Look how nice this is.
I first thing I want to compliment also when I first seen the car is this here.
Yes.
They made this pan up. Look what they put. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Yeah, this is not original, of
No,
course.
no, by no means.
It
Well,
hides over the fan and the radiator,
Yeah.
which is all underneath.
Right. Again, and look, no
all
wires.
all molded in.
If you haven't noticed,
No
wi-
traffic.
I'm telling you, this car was a special show
Oh,
car
yeah,
at one
yeah,
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we're going to get into the engine real quick and what it is, but I want you to tell us about this again, because this might give us a little input again to where the car came from for our viewers to maybe help us.
Well, that came on the car, of course, but it says American Rodders.
Custom built.
Custom built by American Rodders. Now, they had a magazine called that.
Yes.
Right.
And I don't know. I've looked through all the magazines I have, and I haven't found it yet.
Right.
But it could have been a magazine article card that say
Sure.
they did the chop top one
Or an
month,
editor's
and-
car or something,
And then
yeah.
they did the rounding of the door handles one day
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
It gives us the engine size. It gives us the cubic inch,
No
the
year, though.
horsepower. Hey, guess how much horsepower? Did you see that, Steve?
No, 500?
550 horsepower.
550, yeah.
Look at that. So it tells the axle.
That
It
is
tells you
really-
everything about the car. So if anybody knows, again, let us know. All right, go ahead and tell us about the
Yeah,
engine.
you-
This is cool.
But it's a 392 Hemi out of a 57 Chrysler. All been built up. 2 4-barrels.
Yeah.
O'Brien trucker, valve covers, air conditioner, alternator,
Wow.
electric fans. It's got headers on it. 3-inch exhaust pipes all the way back and out the bumper.
It runs good.
Now show us what you put in the fender wells there you were telling us about.
Yeah, I got a couple fans that
Very good
exit
idea.
hot air on both sides. I'm building a cover for it now, and it takes the heat out from underneath.
Very
it,
good
'cause
idea.
There's no louvers in here to let the heat out, and it does heat up quite hot in
Yeah.
the summer down here.
Very
Yeah, notice with the Hemi you would have the wires coming straight
Yes.
out of here again.
So all the wires are covered up with
Right.
these caps.
It's strange to see a Hemi. Usually you'll see a Ford engine or a
Oh,
Merc
yeah.
or a Chevy.
This
but,
is kind of an unusual engine in this
Right.
type of car.
But that's what makes it so
Again,
cool.
very custom. I'm telling you
Yeah.
guys, I bet you this was a very special show car, ran the circuit.
Yeah.
I bet
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
bet you. We'll see if somebody knows.
It's got all rack and pinion steering, coil over shocks all the way around,
State of the
4-wheel
art.
disc brakes all the way around.
Beautiful.
All the containers for like the radiator overflow, the transmission,
Yeah.
power steering.
Way ahead of their time.
Yes, way ahead of their time.
Unbelievable. Now, is it fast? 550 horsepower.
It's fast. It's fast.
Yeah, for a big car. You
It's
know?
not one of the type of cars that like lays a lot of rubber from the stoplight. But,
Right.
But once you get going
Thwomp on
and you
it, yeah.
jump on it, it moves.
Well, that's typical for a Hemi.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
street
yeah,
Hemi.
yeah,
That's pretty.
And these
typical.
cars weren't really that. My Mercury's 3371
Yeah.
for stock.
Yeah.
This has a bunch of lead in it, so
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lead
yeah.
sled.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it has to be real close to that.
This is an unbelievable car. Unbelievable. Well, we're running out
Yeah,
of
running
time.
out of time.
You got anything else you want to
I
add?
know we could do another day of this.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Again,
No, I've been trying to put my touch on it and stuff, and I'm building another car at the time, but I
a
wanted
34, right?
34.
Ford, yeah.
But I think I'm gonna paint it black.
Okay.
Everybody
wow.
likes this color.
I
but
love the color.
Yeah.
I've seen 2 Mercs the same color,
Yeah.
and I says, man, that's
Yeah.
gotta
Well,
go.
either way, it's going to look great.
Well, we say it all the time. Build it to
Build it
taste.
right.
Build it the way you want. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what other people think. It matters what you like and what
Yep.
you want.
It's your
And like
car.
you said, you're doing your touch to it. Do your thing to your car, right? Have fun with them. They're older. You know, do your thing. Make yourself happy with
Yep,
whatever
yep.
you do with it. So.
This is it.
Yeah.
Yep. Again, American Graffiti today. We got the Coupe. We got the Cushman. Steve wrote in. Toad wrote in on. We got the Merc here. The 50 Merc looks like the Pharaoh's car. Enjoy the movie. If you haven't watched it in a while,
Oh, yeah,
watch it
it's
again.
awesome.
I'm Chip,
I'm Steve.
Dave.
and this is
Chip's
Chip's
Garage.
Garage.